When I was in the parking lot recently before Christmas, the parking lot was jammed. It was December 23rd. I don't shop much because I'm not a big shopper. And it just wasn't moving. And the Holy Spirit had me thinking about today's topic. It said, when you can't change the world, change your expectations. I teach anger management, and one of the biggest things we deal with are people getting angry over what other people are doing. Why is that jammed up? Why aren't they moving? Why don't they have their blinker on? Why are you coming this wrong way? Why do people do this? I can't believe that people get stuck in the tunnel. I cannot believe this. Why do you do that? And examples escape me at this moment, but that was at the source of so many people's anger. My wife always does this. My husband always leaves his shoes out. My wife always makes me late for church or for this or for that. And these things make us angry. I had a client here and he would come back regular and he's like, why does she do this? Or why does she do that? And he's got a girlfriend he's trying to figure out. And what I realized is his expectations were that she would see the situation as he did, that she would respond as he did. And he got angry. I can't believe she does this. Why does she think that? Why can't she do this? It makes no sense. I was explaining to her this, and yet she got mad at that. Well, he'd said this about several things she'd done in the weeks that we had visited or the months that we had worked together. And I finally said to him, Sam, is this the way she always is? And he said, yeah, every time. Is this a make or break thing? Is this something that affects your values? Is this something that you cannot absolutely live with? No, but it's annoying. And I said, well, then change your expectations. When we expect that the world will respond as we wish it to respond or as it should respond, we get mad, many of us, when it doesn't. Our kids should clean their rooms, but they don't. They should do their homework, but some don't. Some even get bad grades and they shouldn't. People shouldn't do drugs and yet they do. People should put their blinker on when they're turning, but many don't. This particular example, the man, Sam, was complaining about is, I get so mad when I'm driving in the left lane and someone stays in that lane. It was his girlfriend he was talking about. Stays in that lane when you should move out. Get into the right lane. Now, I've heard a lot of people complain about that because we know what the law is, right? In most states. Yes, she would do this every time. And he got livid because that's not what you should do. And I said, Sam, stop. Expect it. You are the one that is a puppet on her strings. Because every time she does this, dance, puppet, dance, you get mad. Because in my anger management classes, people would say, it's not my fault. It's because this person did that or that happened there, this there. They see it as external things that are causing the anger. It's really not those external things. Because if it was those external things, everybody would get mad. But when those things happen, I have people drive in the left lane all the time. You're not supposed to pass on the right, but I'll get in the right lane. I'll stay there long enough so that it's not technically passing on the right. And eventually I move back into the left lane. I blow it off. Why? Because I've changed my expectations. What are your expectations? Because if you're always upset, if you're constantly mad at the things people do, then the problem might be you. And not saying that you're a bad person, but I'm saying that if you want to live a life of peace, and ultimately that's what we all want, even though you probably haven't pondered that. If people can have a child die and still be at peace, that's a good thing. That's a good outcome. If people can have the tire get flat and still be at peace, no money in their account and still be at peace, no food on their table and still be at peace. Ultimately, what we're seeking is to be at peace. My spouse has left me, but I'm at peace because I trust God is doing what God will do. Hopefully, God will bring him or her back. I'm at peace. If you want peace, look at how you are looking at the world around you. Are you expecting the world to act perfectly? Because if you are, you're going to remain angry for quite some time. But are you expecting people to always obey traffic laws? They won't. Are you expecting your kids never to smart mouth you? They won't. Are you expecting your colleagues to show up on time or have the same work ethic as you? They won't. So what can you choose to think about instead? Changing your thoughts, changing your expectations changes the outcome. So when I sat in that parking lot on December 23rd, I was at peace. I at first thought about getting annoyed, and then I thought, well, Christine, what did you expect on December 23rd, which happened to also be a Saturday? Of course, everybody's going to be shopping. You're here. Okay. Then I just expect I'll be in a traffic jam. Turn on the radio, listen to Christmas carols. Consider your mind. Consider your thoughts. And if your expectations are causing you to be frustrated, angry, and lacking peace, and yet you've tried to change the world, but you can't, change you. Change your expectations. And you will be amazed at how much more peaceful life can be. I hope this helps. I'm Dr. Christine Bacon. Thank you again for watching Breakfast with Bacon. And as always, in this new year and always, remember to live your life sunny side up.